Pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. All right, Pappy. I'll try. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race when Fords and Lincolns were setting the pace? That story's true, I'm here to say, because I was driving that Model A. It's got a Lincoln motor and it's really souped up, and that Model A body makes it look like a pup. It's got 8 cylinders and uses them all. Got overdrives that just won't stall. With 4-barrel carb and dual exhaust with 411 gears, you can really get lost. Got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. The brakes are good and the tires are fair. Pulled out of San Pedro late one night and the moon and stars were shining bright. We was driving up Grapevine Hill, passing cars like they were standing still. Oh. All of a sudden, in the wink of an eye, a Cadillac sedan passed us by. I said, boys, it's a mark for me. By then, the taillights was all you could see. Now, the fellas ribbed me for being behind, so I thought I'd make that Lincoln unwind. Took my foot off the gas, and man alive, I shoved it on down into overdrive. Wound it up to 110. My speedometer said that I'd hit top end. My foot was glued like lead to the floor. That's all she had. There weren't no more. Now the boys all thought I'd lost my sense. Them telephone poles looked like a picket fence. They said, slow down, we see spots, and the lines on the road just look like dots. Took a corner, sideswiped the truck, and I crossed my fingers. Just for luck, my fenders was clicking the guardrail post, and the guy beside me was white as a ghost. Hang on, boys. Here we go. Smoke was coming from out of the back, and when I started to gain on that Cadillac, I knew I could catch him, I knew I could pass. Don't you know by then we'd be low on gas. They had flames coming out from the side, you could feel the tension. Man, what a ride. I said, look out, boys, I got a license to fly, and that caddy pulled over and he let us by. Now all of a sudden she started to knocking, and down in the dip she started to rock, and I looked in the mirror and the red lights was blinking. Them cops was after my hot rod Lincoln. They arrested me and they put me in jail, and I called my pappy to throw my bail, and he said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. I'm sorry, pappy, I tried. I just couldn't help myself.